So here we go with the class. So I'm assuming, guys, you have now memorized the pointer chart. You all are able to say haza, hazani, haulai, hazihi, hatani, haulai, zalika. क्या था आगे भूल गया मैं.
Zanika.
जानिका, उलाइका, तिलका भूल गया मैं.
Anika.
तानिका, उलाइका. ठीक है. You are able to say all of that. You have memorized all of that. That's very good. Um, हम लोगों ने जो लास्ट टाइम पढ़ा था the pointer fragments, that topic is almost over, right? So what we did last time was that there is a pointer followed by an ism with al. Ism with al. Wait a second. With al. Okay. When there is a pointer followed by an ism with al, that is a pointer fragment potentially. Yeah. Is in this fragment we said both the pointer and the ism must match in four properties. Must match in four properties. That's what we said, right? And then we did few examples. For example, we did hazal bait, hazal baitu. This was one example. This means this house, right? And we saw the difference between hazal baitu and also the haza baitu. And who can remind me what was the difference?
With Ali,
One is a sentence. This is a house.
Correct.
Uh,
So the second one is this is a
is a
house,
house.
and the first one is this house.
this house.
Okay. So the difference between the sentence and a fragment is just that al. Okay, that's what we did. We did few other things. For example, we did if the pointer needs to point to an idafa fragment, uh, right? So pointing to an idafa fragment. That means if I have to say this house of Allah, this house of Allah. So I know the house of Allah is Baytu Allahi. That's house of Allah. And we discussed the problem that if I attach a haza here, this is going to become this is the house of Allah because there is no al. If I attach an al, I will kill the mudaf. So I can't do that. So what I do instead, I put the pointer in
After
the end, right? That's what I do. This is pointing to an idafa fragment. In this particular topic, we also discussed that because in this fragment you don't have long distance relationship, we said that this is an exceptional scenario. Therefore, haza is a bit long distance in this particular case from baitu. That is one way of looking at it. Okay. There is another way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is this haza is not pointing to baitu alone. It's actually pointing to the entire fragment, right? It's pointing to the entire fragment. If when it is pointing to the entire fragment, there is no long distance relationship, right? So that's a much better way of looking at it. So instead of just looking at one word, you look at the fragment.
but then the four properties doesn't match.
Four properties match because the properties of idafa are defined by mudaf,
Yes.
right?
Mudaf ilay.
Mudaf. Mudaf defines the four properties, right? So in this case, you will have rafa, singular, masculine, proper or common?
Proper.
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 And so is the haza.
Haza is not Rafa. But it
The,
Haza.
the default status of a
No,
pointer
yes, the default is Rafa.
correct. Now, it gives us a good segue to a different fragment. So this was pointing to idafa. Now, pointer fragments when used with harf of jar. Okay. For example, you have fi haza. Oops, Arabic.
Index.
Fi haza. Fi hazal bayt. What should be the status of bayt?
Harf of jar cannot baiti, because it
Bayti.
will whole, it will become a whole
Correct.
fragment.
Because fi and haza are harf of jar, right? Haza looks the same in rafa nasab jar, right? So this is harf of jar. Haza is jar. Because haza is jar, you will have bayt also in jar, right? Okay.
I considered Hazal Bait as one single fragment.
Yes, hazal bayt is a pointer fragment.
Eh,
Ism ishara
Yes,
and musharun ilay, the pointer fragment. And fi haza is harf of jar fragment, jar majroor.
but eh, yeah, but in next time, if this only comes up like Hazal Bait, right? I
Mhm.
will take it uh, as a idafa as well, right? So it's not a pointer
No,
fragment. No,
no.
because light with no al followed by jar.
So this one you're saying.
Hazal Baiti, if
When it is
somebody
independently written, hazal baytu, why would you make baytu jar? Here you have a reason to make baytu jar
okay, good
because there
point.
is fi.
Okay, see, okay,
You
okay.
don't have any reason here, and there is no these pointers are never mudaf.
Hmm.
Okay, they're never mudaf. You will find pointers used in two ways: either in a pointer fragment like this, or in a sentence structure like this. Okay,
Pointer can never be mudaf. Okay.
just like pronouns cannot be mudafs too. Right. So this is a harf of jar, but then you have harf of nasab. So, for example, you could do inna haza al bay. What should be the status of bayt?
Ta.
Inna
Ah,
is
Ta,
nasab. Ta.
Nasab.
right? So inna is nasab. So haza becomes nasab. Therefore, al bayt becomes nasab. Right? So this is how you use pointer fragment with harf of jar, harf of nasab, and this is how you point to idafa. If you have understood this, you're done with the pointer fragment. You're done with the pointer fragment. Is this clear,
But
guys?
this harf of nasab, I will also interpret it as in harf of nasab, we learn that uh, it uh, it works. It is still valid with long distance relationship, right? So
Correct.
haza is not there, but bait is an ism. So I will make it as nasab in
No,
that state. No,
this is overthinking because when you have an ism right after inna,
Hmm.
that is a complete potential for nasab. Why are you skipping it forcefully and making baita nasab?
Because it's a pointer word and it's a it's a non-flexible thing. So I'm moving forward
So
to
it
baiti.
doesn't no, it should not stop you from staying there. If it is non-flexible, it's non-flexible. Doesn't matter. It's still an ism, right? It's still an ism. This is the first ism you found,
Hmm.
and this ism is non-flexible. And if it could be, it is. Remember that. So
Okay,
you will find this, and you will say haza is nasab, and therefore baita is al baita is nasab.
right.
Okay. You will not look, the status of al baita depends on haza, not on inna, right? Because for a pointer fragment, the four properties must match. So you have an ism that must match with the pointer properties, not with the anything else. If you agree on the fact that Haz al Baita is a pointer fragment, do we agree on this that this is a pointer fragment? Haz al Baita,
yeah. Yes, Haza
right?
is. Yes.
Yeah.
So because this is the pointer fragment, these two should match in four properties, right? So it means baita is nasab because haza is nasab, right? You do not know why haza is nasab, but you know baita is nasab because haza is nasab. Now you go back and you find why haza is nasab when you find inna. You understand?
Right. Yes.
Question tala, koi confusion?
No, no. Yeah.
Okay. So let me uh, take you to your notes, and I think in your notes you have a good exercise that you can do to practice this. So I don't want to teach you something brand new right now because the time is less. So let's focus on this.
फाद भाई एक क्वेश्चन भी
जी
था असाइनमेंट से
जी
रिलेटेड
जी
सेकंड
जी
पे पहले एक्सरसाइज ये करेंगे या वो एंड पे पूछ लूं फिर क्वेश्चन
लेट्स कंटिन्यू दिस सोहेब
ठीक है
एंड पे
ठीक है
पूछ लेना
एंड पे मैं
मुझसे ठीक
पूछ लेता हूँ ठीक है
हाँ ठीक है देखिए on your page number 31 I believe yes 31 this is the exercise यहाँ पे कुछ examples भी दी हुई हैं pointer fragments they must be followed by al four properties must match the pointer is called ism ishara ismul isharati idafa fragment okay and pointed at the ism it points at is called musharun ilayhi okay ilayhi is a jar majroor okay they must match to make a sentence you should not have an al okay so these are two differences from the Quran how it is used as a sentence and as a fragment so in this case hazal baiti is a fragment this house hazihil hayati this life hazal Quranu this Quran tilka hududu uh, those are the boundaries ulaika al ashabu sentence hazihi naqatu sentence because there is no al before them right that's the principle right and down here there is an exercise and I think we should do this exercise just finding if it is a pointer fragment or it is a sentence let's go ahead and do this in the last 10 minutes and so number one आप लोग बताएंगे I will just I will just write bihazal hadisi sentence or not
Fragment.
फ्रेगमेंट
It's
it's a
and
fragment
it's a
it's a
half
it's
of
a
jar fragment
half of
half
jar
of jar and plus pointer
and
fragment
plus.
correct. So you have bihaza is a harf of jar and hazal hadisi is a pointer fragment, right? Number two, tilka ayatu.
Sentence.
It's a sentence. There is no al. Or any other fragment we can find on this? Tilka ayatu to chale sentence ho gaya.
Ayatul Kitabi is idafa.
Ayatul kitabi is idafa. Anything else?
It's Al Kitabi
किताब
and go ahead.
किताब
किताब
हकीमी
हकीम इसमें
Kitab
मौसूफ
Mausul
al-Hakim.
Sifa. Mausul
Mawsuf
Sifa.
Mawsuf.
Sifa.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct. Perfect. Um, Haula il Qaumi. Sentence or fragment?
Pointer fragment.
Fragment.
Fragment. Hazihi sabili.
Sentence.
Sentence.
Sentence. Very good. Zalika mata'ul
वेरी
hayat dunya.
क्विक
Sentence. जी
क्वेश्चन डॉक्टर साहब तो
जी
जहाँ पे अल नहीं आएगा
जी
दैट्स लाइक अ क्विक टिप वो सेंटेंस होगा
जी जी. If there is no al after the pointer on the ism, it's a sentence. tilka darul akhirat.
Fragment.
Fragment.
fragment
फ्रैगमेंट
Fragment. Haula'i shufa'ahu.
Sentence.
Sentence. Hazani khasmani.
Sentence.
Sentence.
सेंटेंस
What are the four properties of this pointer?
Hazani.
Haza Hazani
Hazani
is
is pair.
Hmm? It's Rafa, it's
Uh,
fair.
absolute. रफा
रफा
तो नहीं कहेंगे सर, इट्स जर कहेंगे। नहीं, रफा है कस्मानी, तो मुस्लिम चार ठीक है,
जा रहे
मुस्लिमानी।
रफ
रफा है सर, रफा
रफा
है,
रफा ओके
रफा
ठीक है
मुस्लिमानी,
पेयर
मुस्लिमानी है।
पेयर जेंडर
और जेंडर
मेल
इसका हो गया मेल,
masculine
masculine
and it's proper.
प्रॉपर,
it's
प्रॉपर।
proper perfect very good ulaika ashabul jannati
A sentence.
सेंटेंस,
a
सेंटेंस
sentence
And Ashabul Jannat is
ji
Idafa.
mudaf mudaf.
इदाफा
so
इदाफा
Idafa.
let's see if you can translate this. Can you translate ulaika ashabul jannati? Do you know what ashab is? Ashab is
those are people of,
companions.
those are
people of
Those are
Jannah.
people of Jannah.
Jannah.
Those are people of the Jannah.
Jannah.
Now we are talking. We're translating Quran. MashaAllah. Very good. وَهَذَا النَّبِيُّ
fragment,
Fragment.
फ्रैगमेंट
fragment. This was a
Why
sentence, right?
is harf of waw ta kaf lam mim is harf of jar?
No,
नहीं
I
सर, ये
think
कर
No,
ये
this
ये
एंड
is
वाला है,
connector,
ये
I
एंड
think.
है,
and
कनेक्टर है
and
ये।
this
ये
is not
एंड
true.
वाला है ना
जी I understand Tala how you are looking at it. Look, ये जो snippet है ना, this is taken out of context and put it in the exercise, right?
Hmm.
So from the exercise standpoint, you could say wow and haza is a harf of jar because you are looking at an-nabi, right? You're looking at an-nabi.
Hmm.
तुम्हें आपको बा के नीचे कसरा नजर आ रहा है, so you're
Hmm.
probably looking at that as a jar and therefore you're
Yes,
deducing wa haza an-nabi.
exactly.
But remember the fact, whenever you attach a ya, it overrules everything, right? So whenever you attach this ya, you can't really put any other haraka on the ba anymore. So
Isn't that is a attached pronoun of ana?
this correct. It's a attached pronoun. My nabi,
My, me, my, yes, my.
my nabi. ठीक है ना? My prophet, my messenger. ठीक है? So that's what it means. So it could have been a u, a, or e. We can't say until we see the wider context.
So shall I write it like say, and this is my Nabi?
And this is my nabi. No, not this is my nabi. And this my nabi. And my this nabi, basically. This is a fragment, right? It's not a sentence.
This Nabi, yes.
Yeah, as soon as you put an is, it's a sentence. Okay. Just like this. Haza Rabbi.
sentence,
This is a sentence. Now,
This
you should
is
be able to
my
translate
Rab.
that.
This
This
is my
is my
Lord.
Rab. Yes, this is my Rab, my Lord. 12. Translate it and tell me if it's a sentence or not.
fragment,
It's a fragment.
It's a fragment.
certainly this is my this is a Quran,
Okay.
not this Quran,
This
certainly
Quran.
this Quran,
Certainly
Itna
this
this
Quran.
Quran. Correct.
This
This
Quran.
Quran. It's a fragment. Fi hazal Quran.
In this Quran.
This is fragment also.
This is fragment in
फ्रैगमेंट
this Quran. Correct. Correct. Inna
सेंटेंस
haza aduwwun lakum.
Sentence.
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 Certainly this
Aduwwun कहते हैं
Aduvul.
enemy को.
For you,
Certainly this
for you,
enemy.
This is
Ka
enemy.
is you attached form.
for you.
Yeah,
Plus
for
का ये
you.
Is
नहीं
for
होगा.
you.
This is enemy.
Certainly this
Certainly
is enemy
this
for you.
is enemy
Certainly
for
this
you.
is enemy for you.
Correct.
certainly
Lam,
this is your enemy
lam is for as well.
And
Half of
not this is your enemy, Waqas bhai.
for you
This is
for
this
you.
is
La
For
is
you.
half of
yeah.
jar.
Your enemy would be idafa,
yeah.
right? This is jar majroor. Okay.
अच्छा फाद एक और चीज भी है देखो
Hmm.
अदुवुल लका क्या शायद मैं अब ओवर थिंकिंग कर रहा हूँ लाम इज हर्फ ऑफ jar ठीक है
Hmm.
का इज attached form which is harf and nasab or jar right
When you are saying lam is harf of jar, then why are you
yes
confused? Kaf is not jar.
नहीं
Why
नहीं
is nasab
काफ
or jar?
नसब और मैं उसके ऊपर कर रहा हूँ, बट काफ के ऊपर जबर है, हम जेर नहीं लगा रहे जर के लिए, लकी नहीं हम कर रहे।
Now
लेकिन
go back.
काफ का ही था
What is
जस्ट
का
kaf?
ही है, हाँ सही है, हाँ
Think about it.
अटैच फॉर्म ऑफ अंतुम, नो अटैच फॉर्म
अंता
ऑफ अंता।
Anta. Attached form of anta is ka. You used to remove ant and replace it with kaf,
का,
and you used to put the haraka on the ta. Anta became ka, anti became ki. Yeah.
ओके यस,
What you can deduce here, कि Allah is talking about somebody masculine, right? So it's not ki, it's ka. Number 15.
सेंटेंस
सेंटेंस,
Sentence. هذه الشجرة.
फ्रैगमेंट,
Fragment. هذه من عندك.
सेंटेंस,
सेंटेंस
Sentence. And the final one. هذه ناقة الله.
सेंटेंस
Sentence. Excellent. Guys, wonderful. This is amazing achievement. आप लोगों ने अभी 5 fragments complete कर लिए हैं इसम के. You have done you've done idafa, you've done mausuf
Musuf Sifa.
sifa, you've done harf of jar, you've done harf of nasab, you've done ism ishara, ishara, and musharun ilay, if you want to remember it like that. And these are the 5. You've done the 5 major fragments of ism, and with these 5 major fragments of ism, your ism fragment study for now is concluded. Yeah. Is it complete? No. Of course, there's a lot more to be learned, but you've done a very major phase, and from this point on, we will move into ism-based sentences. Okay. This is the next big thing in ism. Inshallah, we will take fundamental इसके हम cover करेंगे. Inshallah, we will take 1 to 2 classes more on this topic. Hopefully, that should be enough. And I am planning to have a comprehensive ISM test, a marathon test, on either the last Sunday of this month or the first Sunday of September. Okay? Are we okay with that, guys?
शोएब भाई
क्योंकि
आप मूव तो नहीं कर रहे हैं ना, तलहा भाई की हेल्प तो नहीं चाहिए आप?
अगर मूव नहीं कर रहे तो कर ले मूव.
शम्स भाई आज का लेक्चर बहुत तक करा ले मूव जो भी है, ऐसे की तैसे. आज की क्लास बहुत क्लास थी, इसलिए बेहतर है कि करा ले मूव जो करना है.
अच्छा तो let's target the last Sunday of this month. That is going to bring everything you have done in ISM, that is going to be in that test. 1 hour 30 minutes, if you can spare that extra 30 minutes for me. ठीक है ना? अगर आप उस संडे को 30 minutes एक्स्ट्रा दे सकते हैं, that would be great. क्लास में करेंगे. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 27th of August.
इंशाल्लाह, काउंट मी इन सर.
Right? Sir, you don't have a choice. Everyone is in.
सर दिल की क्या है वो दिल की खुशी के लिए, क्या है वो दिल की खुशी के लिए ख्याल अच्छा है.
इतना बड़ा जनाब नारा, मुझे काउंट कर ले जी, मैं हूँ.
Sir,
कम से कम ये तो नहीं कहा ना टेस्ट कब होगा.
there is a reason I'm giving you 3 weeks notice, यार. ठीक है? And on top of that, I'm offering 2 slots, either end of August or first Sunday of September. You choose. No problem.
सर अब तो इसी में तो काउंट मी बोला था. आज तो आप क्लास के मूड में हैं फहद भाई, इसीलिए तो बोला था कि काउंट मी फॉर 27th August.
शम्स भाई जिन्होंने तैयारी,
आज जो है आपने कॉफी पता नहीं पी है नहीं पी, यकीन करें आज तो आप छुरे लेके आए हुए.
वकास भाई, फहद भाई ने पता नहीं कॉफी पी है नहीं पी, हमें जरूर कॉफी पिला दी है.
सीरियसली यार,
वो भी बगैर चीनी के.
सही बात है. अच्छा बात सुने, अगर कौम जो है ना 27 अगस्त तक तैयार नहीं हो सकती ना, तो वो 5 सितंबर तक भी तैयार नहीं होगी.
ये बात भी सही है। प्रायोरिटी बनाए, प्रायोरिटी देखें। फ्रॉम टुडे ऑल द वे टू 27th of August we have all the opportunity. We just need to close one topic, which is the ism sentence, and not completely, partially we have to close that topic. And you have all the time to do revision sessions. Happy to do that, absolutely, no problem. लेकिन उस टेस्ट के अंदर फिर वो एक अच्छे टेस्ट की तरह चलाएंगे, 1 hour 30 minutes का। उसमें हर चीज होगी। आपको शायद कुरानिक एराब भी खुद करने हो इंडिपेंडेंटली, ठीक है? तो इंशाल्लाह इट विल ब्रिंग एवरीथिंग टुगेदर फॉर यू
माशाल्लाह
बिफोर वी मूव ऑन टू द फर्दर टॉपिक्स। और उसके बाद
इंशाल्लाह
फेल की स्टडी स्टार्ट है, विच इज एक्साइटिंग न्यू वर्ल्ड।
इंशाल्लाह।
ठीक है?
फहद भाई, शोएब भाई के सवाल से पहले एक सवाल मैं पूछ लूं, इफ यू डोंट माइंड शोएब भाई?
जी 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 सर।
जी प्लीज।
फहद भाई, इसी पेज नंबर 31 पे जो आपकी एक सेंटेंस की एग्जांपल है, तिलका हदूदुल्लाही।
जी
अच्छा, इसमें जो इसकी ट्रांसलेशन है, दोज आर द बाउंड्रीज ऑफ अल्लाह, लेकिन तिलका इज अ सिंगुलर। तो ये इसलिए है कि हदूद 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 जो है वो ब्रोकन प्लूरल है हद का, तो इस वजह से इसको हमने सिंगल फेमिनिन लिया है,
करेक्ट।
तिलका हदूदिल्लाही।
जी कौन से वाले की आप हाँ, ये इसकी बात कर
सेंट
रहे हैं ना?
जी
जी
जी,
Hudud means boundaries. Boundaries is a broken plural. Therefore, and non-human, it is marked singular feminine. ठीक है?
दैट्स वाइट तिलका, ठीक है,
जी, that's why it's tilka.
क्लियर, थैंक यू।
जी Soheb, your question.
मुसा भाई, फहद भाई सॉरी, ये एक तो ये क्वेश्चन था सेकंड पेज पे 48 जो था उसमें,
अच्छा।
जिसमें था I feel that until I repent and ask Allah for help, it will be difficult. इसमें हमने अन्ना लगाया है दैट के लिए, हत्ता लगाया है उसके लिए, अंटिल के लिए, और जो
जी
इसमें आई होगा वो होगा या लगेगी क्योंकि हर्फ ऑफ जर होगा हत्ता के साथ,
I'm just
राइट?
trying to I'm just
नंबर
trying to
38 कह रहे हैं शोएब?
नंबर 48 49 50
मैं ओपन कर रहा हूँ सिर्फ उसको। आप कह रहे हैं नंबर 40?
48 49 50
जी। अन्ना is for that, hatta
दैट
is for until,
जी जी, और
right?
हत्ती बनेगा ना ये, वैसे इसको मिलाएंगे जब।
जी ऑफ कोर्स, जब
जी
अरेबिक में आप लिखेंगे तो
जी
मर्ज हो जाएगा।
मर्ज हो
तो
जाएगा।
इस पे
तो
या
इस
इसलिए लिखा गया है क्योंकि हत्ता इज अ हर्फ ऑफ जर।
तो जनरल वैसे क्वेश्चन था कि अन्ना जो है इसके
जी
साथ जो हर्फ ऑफ नसब होगा वो यानी अल्लाह होगा या
जी ऑफ कोर्स दैट कुड कम लेटर इन द सेंटेंस,
लेटर इन द सेंटेंस,
क्योंकि
और
इमीडिएटली आफ्टर नहीं मिल रहा आपको।
हाँ, लेकिन
सो
वो ये
दैट
हो
कुड
सकता है कि बीच में
पोटेंशियली बी
कोई और फ्रेगमेंट भी आ रहा है और फिर
जी
उसके बाद जाके वो आ रहा है, तो कोई इशू नहीं है, ठीक है।
जी
और
ऑफ कोर्स।
दूसरा क्वेश्चन था जो इट है, वो था कि अरेबिक में इट जो है वो नहीं होता, तो या वो
ही होता है।
मैस्कुलिन होगा या फेमिनिन होगा, ठीक है।
करेक्ट।
तो इसका हमें आइडिया मेनली इससे होगा कि आगे जो चीज का जिक्र हो रहा है वो क्या है, मैस्कुलिन है या फेमिनिन है, तो उस
जी
हिसाब से होगा ना।
जी
हाँ या
a pointer always points to someone or
हम्म,
something, right? So
हम्म,
जिस चीज को आप पॉइंट कर रहे हैं उसके हिसाब से डिसाइड किया जाएगा। If
डिसाइड
you're
किया
talking
जाएगा
about
कि
a cow, you will
ठीक है,
use for it.
ठीक है,
If you're talking for a woman, you will use it for woman.
अच्छा, एक मुझे
ठीक है
करेक्ट करो कि
जी।
50 फिर क्या है? अना होगा या हत्ती? शोएब तुम कह रहे हो हत्ती, तो नहीं,
हाँ
मैंने अना
नहीं
लिखा है।
वैसे तो नहीं, जैसे तो या होगा मेरा ख्याल, लेकिन मिला के फिर हत्ती बनेगा ना कि अनटिल आई।
नहीं तो 50 का आंसर या है, मेरा नहीं ख्याल या
नहीं
है।
50 का आंसर या, इस केस में या ही होगा कि नहीं?
देखें, इसको ना, ये इंग्लिश में लिखा हुआ कंटेंट है, इसको एग्जैक्ट अरेबिक पे वर्ड टू वर्ड ना ट्रांसलेट करें। आपको अंटिल में क्या लिखना चाहिए? हत्ता।
हत्ता,
ठीक है?
ठीक है।
And then you know hatta is a harf of jar, right?
हम्म,
Any ism that would come after, right after it would be in what form? Jar form,
जर फॉर्म।
ओके, तो
right?
फिर वो
So
या।
although you might be thinking I is ana, but you must write a jar form of that ana here.
अच्छा
So this
अच्छा
exercise
ओके
is more about developing your thinking
ओके
instead
ओके,
of
तो मैं या नी करके लिख दूं, दो में से कोई एक आएगा।
Ni is nasab. Ya is jar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Any other question?
नहीं फिर दोबारा आंसर
तो
चेक करने
सेम
पड़ेंगे।
यही चीज 52 और 53 में भी है फिर
52
52
जी
was
जी जी
उसमें भी
बिल्कुल
सेम यही चीज है ठीक
because you have a harf of jar and then there is an ism following it.
नहीं पर उसके लिए तो फहद ने ऑटोमेटिकली मी लिखा ही हुआ है 53 में, तो आई नो कि मैंने हसब नसब या जर में से कोई एक यूज करनी है। एंड फॉर इज हर्फ ऑफ जर एंड जर इज या
Yes.
53। हाँ
वकास भाई की खामोशी कुछ बता रही है शायद उन्होंने किया नहीं बात भाई
सर वो थीसिस दे चुके हैं इस पे।
बता चुके हैं।
शम्स भाई कोई बात नहीं, कर लें आप।
सर आज आपकी क्लास होगी, क्लास की।
That's it.
ठीक है तो दोस्तों आगे आने वाली जो क्लासेस हैं, इफ देयर आर एनी सर्टेन पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक्स यू थिंक यू वांट रिवीजन ऑन, प्लीज व्हाट्सएप पे मुझे बता दीजिएगा, तो इसके हिसाब से हम आगे वाली 3 क्लासेस को प्लान कर लेंगे। तो वांट टू मेक श्योर कि बिफोर द टेस्ट यू हैव ऑल द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू क्लैरिफाई एनीथिंग। सही है, चलें,
थैंक यू
ठीक है, चलें,
थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू,
जज़ाकल्लाह।
जज़ाकल्लाह, बहुत शुक्रिया,
जज़ाकल्लाह।
अल्लाह
अल्लाह
हाफिज।
हाफिज।